ThaBoxingvoice.com. We can walk. ThaBoxingvoice.com here with the super middleweight champ of the world, Callum Smith, brother. Tough night for your country, man.
Yeah,
you know, but you know he was in a tough position. What'd you make of it, man?
Yeah, it was always a tough ask at the start of the fight. You know, Lomachenko's a very, very special fighter, and we all knew that. But Anthony got himself into man position, and I think every fighter wants to test himself against the very best, just to see what level they're at themselves. And you know, Anthony done that tonight, and he's come up short. But like I said, no, Lomachenko's he's a special fighter. He's the, if not one of the best pound for pound in the world, and you know, I'm sure Anthony said it was an honour to share the ring with such a great fighter.
Absolutely. Now I gotta ask, today he was at light heavyweight, but Zurdo Ramirez fought tonight.
Yeah.
From my understanding, he's still the WBO super middleweight champ. I know there was some talks while you guys were in town with Eddie and Bob about a fight down the line between you and Zurdo. What'd you make of his performance, and how do you feel stylistically that fight fits you?
Yeah, I thought, no, he won tonight. He looked good. He got the stoppage, which I'm sure he wanted to do to, you know, impress his fans and stuff. But if he decides to come back to 168, then I think it's a very good fight with me and him. We're both, although he's lefty, I'm righty, we're similar kind of styles. We're both tall. We can both fight inside and outside, and I believe we're the top two in the division at the moment. So I think it's a fight that would be good for the division and would be good for boxing. And you know, the ball's in his court. If he wants to come back to 168, then I'm sure that fight can be made.
Now you've been out of the ring since September, since conquering not just the WBSS champion, but obviously dethroning George Groves and whatnot. I'm hearing June 1st at the Garden. Is that correct?
Yeah, June 1st, Madison Square Garden on the Joshua maybe Miller undercard. So you know, I've always wanted to fight at Madison Square Garden, so it's something I'm really looking forward to.
Now, any opponents?
No, not yet. I'm speaking with Eddie this week, and hopefully we get a opponent confirmed and announced. And I say I'm in good training now. Camp's going pretty well. I've done some training while I've been over here, and I'm looking forward to getting back in there and defending my title. Now,
with the inactivity, just being out of the ring for a while now, has that affected you at all? How do you feel in camp?
No, I feel good. I think the rest has done me good. I had a very busy year last year, and the final of the World Boxing Super Series kept getting postponed, so I felt like I was training for the full year. So it was good to just rest and recharge the batteries, and I'm looking forward to it. It's made me just want to being around the fights tonight. It's made me want to get back in there and, you know, prove myself as the best super middleweight in the world, which I believe I am.
Now, at the fighter meetings for Kroll and Lomachenko, Joe Gallagher was teasing with Andre Ward, maybe trying to tease him to come back with a fight with you, with yourself. Right now, exiting, I saw you wave, I saw Andre wave back. Is that a fight that you would like? I mean, he's went out on top.
Yeah, listen, he's a special fighter. I'd love to do what he done. He was, he dominated the super middleweight division. He moved up, become a 2-weight world champion at light heavy, and then he retired at the very top. And I think every fighter wants to do that. I've got a lot of respect for him. He's a very good fighter. If he chooses to come back, I'm sure he's got a lot of options for people who'd like to fight him. But if I'm one of them, then of course I'd love to fight. Like I say, I think he's a very good fighter, and I love to test myself and see how good I am against, you know, one of the top super middleweights just before my time. So again, I don't believe he comes back. I think he's happily retired, and I don't think he's got a lot left to prove. But if he does, and you know, I'm the man in the opposite corner, then of course I'd jump at that fight.
Absolutely. Now I gotta ask. Obviously, that's more of a dream fight. Zurdo just fought at light heavy, so who knows if he'll come back. But we just saw at Madison Square Garden where you'll be fighting. We just saw in December Canelo fight the WBA regular champ Rocky Fielding, dethrone him. You're the super champ. Canelo did vacate that title, but would you like to fight Canelo, maybe give revenge for your brother?
Of course.
You know, because I felt like he looked good. Obviously, Rocky Fielding, you took him out in a round. It took Canelo 3, if I'm not mistaken. Is that a fight that you dream of? Yeah, most definitely. He's the biggest name possible in and around my weight division. He's the face of boxing at the minute, and of course I'd love that fight. Again, I think he stays at 160 for the time being. I think there's still a lot of fights there for him, but if he decides to move back up again, and then hopefully I'm the only man in a position to fight him. I want to try and unify the division and hope that when he does step up, then the only fight that makes sense is the fight against me. Awesome. Thank you very much for your time, Callum. We look forward to seeing you in the ring back again June 1st.
Feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.